Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Natalie Rowe, and I'm going to be talking to you about why should we save the sharks. So these are three things what I think is awesome about sharks. So number one, if a tooth falls out, another one will always grow back. Number two, sharks have been around for 400 million years. That's before the dinosaurs. And sharks never stop growing until they die. So, what do you think is awesome about sharks? Neil?
I know why the tooth grow back when it falls out, because every time they bite, nobody saw it because they had the other tooth in his mouth hiding behind the other tooth. So why the tooth grows back when it falls out?
Yeah. Ricardo?
Two things that they can, like the great white, he can smell drops of blood from 5 kilometers away. Plus, they have very strong teeth.
Yeah, that's true. And Andra?
Sharks do not attack people only if the people make the sharks feel in danger, and only a little percent of sharks attack people.
Yeah. Okay, so why do we need sharks? Well, these are three reasons why we need sharks. So one, they keep the ocean fish population down. They also maintain healthy oxygen levels, and they make sure that there's no algae. Now I'm going to explain how they do that. So how do they keep the fish population down? Well, as you know, sharks eat fish. So if there were no sharks, then there would be too many fish. So we would end up with oceans like this, with too many fish. So, how do they maintain healthy oxygen levels? Well, scientists have discovered and estimated that about 50% of our world's air comes from the ocean, from these ocean plants like seagrass, plankton, and seaweed. But like I said before, if there were no sharks, there would be too many fish. And all those fish eat these kind of plants. So there would be eventually no plants left, which would mean we would lose 50% of our air. How do they make sure that there's no algae? Well, one of Mother Nature's simplest rules is big fish eat smaller fish. And those smaller fish eat even smaller fish. And those very small fish eat algae. So if there were no sharks, too many of the big fish would be eating the smaller fish. Eventually there would be no small fish. And then, oh no, who's eating the algae? Nobody's eating the algae. So, because big fish is not going to eat the algae, he likes small fish. So that's bad for big fish and bad for us, because we could end up with oceans like this. Not very nice, is it? So, does anybody know what is this?
Shark fish soup.
Yeah. This is shark fin soup. Now, does anybody know what happened here? William?
Now like the sharks don't have like many fins.
Well,
It's a hammer shark.
Oh,
Andra?
it got stuck in a metal net.
Yes.
Steel.
Yeah. So, and does anybody know what they are doing to these sharks? Nuno?
They're killing the sharks?
Yes, they're fishing for sport. These are the three ways how sharks are going extinct. Number one, shark fin soup. Shark fin soup is a delicacy in many Asian countries, and they believe that shark fin soup has a special that it heals people. But actually, scientists have discovered that shark fin soup doesn't give any nutrients at all. And actually, it gives you mercury poisoning, which can result in hallucinations and dizziness. Number two, people pollute, and sometimes people drop nets into the water. And sometimes those nets get tangled around the sharks, and sharks need to swim in order for the air to circulate in their lungs and through their gills. So if they can't move, they can't swim. And if they can't swim, there's no air circling through their lungs. And so they'll die in pain and drown. Number 3, fishing for sport. People fish for sport, for fun. And they like to fish sharks sometimes. So what is the problem today? 90% of the ocean sharks are already gone in the last 50 years. Fins from sharks are cut off while the shark is still alive. And this is not only bad for the environment, this is also animal torture because it hurts the shark. And scientists believe that in a few decades, sharks will go extinct. Now I will show you a video that is very sad. So they catch the shark. Then they cut the shark's fins off. And remember, the shark is still alive. Okay, it's like cutting your arms off. This really hurts the shark. Then, once they've cut off the fins, the shark starts to bleed. And the worst part of all will come soon. They throw the sharks back into the water. The shark cannot swim without its fins, so it sinks down to the bottom of the seabed and dies in pain and drowns. But again, you might think, why should we even care about sharks? Like, sharks actually attack us. But actually, there are only like 16 shark attacks per year. And I don't know about you, but I don't think that's very much. But you want to see how many sharks die per year? 100 million sharks die per year. OMG. So who are the real dangerous predators? Us. People think that sharks are dangerous creatures. Like all these movies like Jaws, Deep Blue Sea, and the Three-Headed Shark Attack, they all describe sharks as these vicious creatures who are just out to get you. But that's not the point. Sharks have studied sharks, and there are 3 reasons why they attack. One way is, well, sharks love privacy, okay? And they sometimes give out this kind of body language that shows if they want to have some time alone or if they want to be friendly. This is when you can come up to a shark, but this is when you can't. And when it's showing these kind of body signals, it's basically telling you, go away, I want to be alone. But if you don't let it to be alone, it'll bite you. Another way, when people go surfing, they look a lot like seals sometimes. And seals is a very likable food source for great whites. And so the great white thinks that you're a seal. So the great white will attack you because the great white doesn't know that you're a person. So he will attack you. Another one is territory. Sharks have their own territory. And if another big fish or big object or big creature swims into their territory, they'll defend their territory and fight and eat you. How can you help sharks? What if we made shark finning illegal worldwide? What if you can donate or we can create sanctuaries where sharks are safe? We can donate money to campaigns that help sharks. And you can even do the simplest thing, like spread the word, because the more people know about this problem, the more people can help. So go out there and stand up for what you think is right, because sharks need you and we need them. Thank you for listening.